Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the LDL BDSP League. Today we have a fringe match that I have against Case Nitorider, coach in the equity division. We are in the spring division, so um, we usually would not have matched against him if it was not for that fringe match. So it should be pretty interesting since he has access to Weavile, which is the fastest fake out in the game. Blaziken, Credily with Storm Drain, which can really hurt my Rain core. Gengar, which is pretty fast and strong for my team. Metagross, which is kind of a problem in a big threat overall. He has Seeking with Swift Swim or Lightning Rod for my Raichu. And Licky Licky with Cloud9. So the matchup is pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. So with that in mind, this is the team I have decided to go with. Since he has stuff like Weavile, Cradily, that are weak to fighting, I've decided to go with Poliwrath as my Swiss Swim abuser this week. It's also great for the Licky Licky, which can be annoying with Cloud9. So my fighting stab can do well against that as well. So yeah, the setup is Belly Drum, maximize my attack, get Distress Berry for my health. I have my stabs with Venomat, which is immune to fake out flinch from shield dust and can pretty much guarantee a setup with Poliwrath if I get my Rage Powder off. I can also try to sleep the Weavile turn 1 if I want to do that. Then once Venomoth go down, I'm going with Pelipper to set up my rain. Maybe Tailwind for when the rain stops, but I have Damp Rock here. Tailwind is mainly there if he has Licky Licky with Cloud9, so I can get speed. I have Hurricane and Ice Beam because I didn't feel like bringing a water move was necessary, since his weakness to water, Blaziken, is also weak to flying, and Credily can just store drain my water moves. So yeah, an Ice Beam is specifically for Credily to hit him with super effective. So with these 3 months, that's pretty much what I've got for my rain. Then I've decided to go the extra mile in my prep and bring some unusual stuff to try and surprise him. So I have a Trick Room component to my team with Hypno and Inner Focus. I am immune to flinches, so I can get my Trick Room off from Weavile. I also have Cold Berry if he wants to hit me with its stab. So yeah, Trick Room and the spread here. Funny enough, Brick Break with this investment has a chance to Oko Weavile, so that's why I've decided to go with this specific spread. And roleplay here is unique here for this week, because roleplay, what it does if is that the mon you land on it receive the ability of the user. So for example, if I roleplay someone on his team, he will get inner focus. So the reason here is to get rid of Storm Drain on Credily, or to get rid of Toxic Poison Heal, I think is what it's called, Poison Heal on Gliscor, so that it takes damage from his poison instead of healing from it. And then I have a Calm Mind Spiritomb with Will-O-Wisp to try to burn the Metagross. With my only attack being Dark Pulse, I can set up some Calm Minds and Protects to get some leftovers recovery. And last but not least, I have Registeel, which is max attack with Expert Belt. Try to set up some curses and hit him hard. So yeah, that's my team, and I see that he has sent the challenge already. So good luck, have fun to you, my man, and I wish you luck. So yeah, okay, so I'll take some note here on what he has. So he has Licky Licky Weavile Metagross, um, which was totally expected. Same as Cradily here. It's not surprising at all. So it's pretty much the theme I thought it'd bring. I was expecting not Blaziken to come since it's weak to my rain. And Glasgow, right. So yeah, all right. So I'll take notes as I go. Um, I'll try the Polarat setup here at first, and I'll go with Spiridoom for the first match. Almost a lick in the chat. Yeah. So he's thinking about his play here, but I'm not surprised, like I said, about Licky Licky with Clown9. It really shuts down my rain, so that's why I will pull a rat to have fighting stab against it. So yeah. He has Fake Out Pressure from Weavile, Storm Drain with Cradily, maybe some priority with Metagross Bullet Punch. Glyce Core doesn't look too threatening here. Maybe if he set up a Swords Dance, that can be a problem, but I don't think it gets Flying Stab this generation. Yeah, it gets Aerial Ace and Acrobatics, but maybe he's gonna try to go with Fling Acrobatics to get rid of his Poison Orb and Toxic something on my team. Yeah. So Fling Toxic Orb with Acrobatics might be what he has. But yeah, here I think that I either Bug Buzz or Sleep Powder the Weavile. I think I prefer Sleep Powder because I cannot get flinched and I will protect so that next turn I can Rich Powder and delay drum. Okay. He has Lumberry, so I could have Rich Powder this turn, which is what I'm gonna do, I think. Because I don't think I die to Weavile here, right? Huh, maybe I do. Maybe I do die, and I will die to Giga Drain after the fact. So Lumberry on Weavile, it's good to know. Next game I cannot put it to sleep. Yeah, like I said, I thought I would leave that. So all right, I'm so trash, man. I keep forgetting that grass types are immune to Rage Powder. It was so trash, man. Alright, so this game is pretty much wrapped up. I don't think I can bring it back. I'll try to bounce back in game two, but yeah. huge misplay on my part, and with my week one match and this game here, um, I'm not showing quite well. Um, but I'm usually way better than that, so I'm so annoyed with how I play so far. But I'll keep focusing on the match here. I'm not gonna show Ice Beam just yet. I'm not giving information on my team. Yeah. So it's got Giga Drain, Ancient Power, Protect. Weavile's got Surf and Ice Punch. Right. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this tab open for the keep the replay. Yeah, I'm gonna go full Trick Room here. I think it is my play to come back in this game, but like I said, I'm not proud of how I played game one. Um, yeah, so Cradily can have Earth Power, so it's gonna be a problem for sure for my boy Registeel here. I will Trick Room for sure, and it's stockpile too, so yikes, big yikes. I'm not worried about Weavile here. I want to get rid of Cradily ASAP. I have a Colbur Berry on my Hypno. Um, so yeah, and he has stunned, so it shut down my curse setup. I'm gonna go for cursors here. Um, Weevil in the back cannot touch my Polyrath. I have Spiritomb for Metagross with Will-O-Wisp and Dark Pulse. So yeah, Cradily might so it doesn't have the ground move with stockpiles, so it's good to know. that it cannot really touch my Registeel here, which is why I curse. Um, yeah, I'm gonna die to the next combination of move. Um, so I won't be able to set up my trick room again. But I might as well just get as much damage as I can on Creely. But yeah, my Registeel here looks great with what he has. I have Shadow Claw for the Metagross. And he hangs on with an invisible focus sash, which is pretty annoying. Okay, Creedely's down. So yeah, now it's Metagross. Weavile is almost dead. Um, yeah, if he had some HP investment, maybe it was in his favor for him to live the hit here. I will burn the Licky Licky and hit it, I think. Got the burn from Flamethrower, man. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna put Licky Licky in range of my Drain Punch in the back. But the burn is like I would have done double damage here, so he might have just been on 1 or 2 HP. So yeah. But what can you do here? I will Dog Pulse and Protect here because Licky Licky is going down to burn. And I want to get rid of Weavile, so it's a 2v1 against his Metagross. Good. Okay, so I have Spiritomb at +1, Dark Pulse. There's no weakness policy in this gen, so it's pretty much free. And in case you put a lot of speed to outspeed me outside of Rain. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch to get some recovery. Okay. Yeah. So my Registeel is good. It doesn't have a whole lot for it. Um, yeah. We're gonna go for another match here, and can taunt my Hypno. Doesn't seem to have a dark type move. He would have gone for it, I think, if he had. This time I'm gonna go Pelipper just to set up Rain. Um, Set up Rain so that Flamethrower from Licky Licky doesn't hurt my Registeel so much. And but I cannot go. I cannot go Rain. He has Clone 9. Um, but it's still good for Gliscor, which might be something he wants to go for to deal with my Registeel. So I'm tempted to just not go for Trick Room and go for Bug Buzz on both of these things. Um, I want Spiritomb because it's great for Metagross, and I think I'll go Poliwrath. Yeah, so Cradily is a pain with stockpile leftovers and Stone Drain. Do I reach Potter here so that I can set up a curse? I think he has Focus Blast. I will Psychic the Gengar. Psychic or Sleep Powder? He's got a taunt maybe with Gengar. So um yeah, okay. I get a lot of damage on both of them with Earthquake. If I had Sucker Punch or Shadow Snake here, it would be great, but unfortunately I don't. Um, it's gonna have Thunderbolt for sure on Gengar, so And as obvious as it is, I think I protect Earthquake. I think it is still my best play. And if Metagross attack, maybe Earthquake plus Life Orb is in range for his remaining HP. But I think I can live Focus Blast plus whatever move Metagross wants to go for on my Registeel. Because at the end of the day, even though I'm max attack, I'm still Registeel with 150 base defenses. Yeah. Um. Okay. Please don't flinch. All right. The ghost hangs on, but it's not the end of the world. It was in his favor to leave, I think. And here I want to Will-O-Wisp Gliscor, predicting the either the protect on Metagross. Um. Yeah. And I want to burn him so that he doesn't get his toxic boost. Great. All right. So I'm not gonna attack Metagross since it's gonna kill itself with Life Orb. Please, no flinches. All right. Cool. Great. 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 So now it's 3v1. Yeah. So it's pretty much over here. All right. So we managed to bounce back from my terrible game one. I'm sorry, guys, if I was tilted, but it was on me. I was tilted against me. I was very disappointed that I choked on that play. Nothing on my man, Snitter Rider here. It's just that I was mad at myself for making that misplay game one. So yeah. So like I said, guys, this was a fringe match. So it's our first out of three for a potential win extra on my record. So we'll see each other's with our next game, which I might have another fringe set up in the next few days. But if I don't play this, we'll play against my man Wakeman VGC towards the beginning of next week for my week 2 official match. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys, and see you next time. Goodbye.